just yet, but I am trying to get it figured out as quickly as I can. Also, I'm battling with my cat, who doesn't want me streaming. As usual. Anytime I'm doing anything that involves me broadcasting to you guys, he's generally not very cooperative. Okay, so in just a few minutes we will be getting started. Just want to make sure that we're actually streaming. I think that for this one is just going to be a test stream. I will delete it later. But yeah. Still not seeing anything showing up on the screen. Oh, yep, we got it. We got it. Okay, so as soon as I can get my screen to start working again, we'll get started. In the meantime, this is not my first playthrough of Skyrim. I have clocked something like 190 hours since today. So yeah, I've been playing quite a bit. Because I've been playing quite a bit, I know a few things that I'm going to do to change things a little bit. But we'll get to that when we get to that. The biggest thing, however, that we are going to be doing is I've noticed that there is almost nobody in this game that is immortal. Almost nobody. And because of that, the shopkeepers can be killed. If they are killed, then we will be bringing them back to life through cheat codes. But anyways, I'm going to be quiet now and let you guys watch the video. For those of you who have never played Skyrim or seen Skyrim, that is the reason why. Ulfric Stormcloak. Depressed guy. And badass.
Hey, you.
Yes.
Awake.
Yep.
You were trying to cross the border, right?
Sure.
Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
Well, I wasn't really breaking the law.
Sisters in vines now, thief.
Shut up back there.
You shut up.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
Man, we're going down a pretty steep hill.
The headsman is waiting. Good. Let's get this over with. Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
You need to go inside, little girl.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Because we're about to die.
End of the line.
Let's go.
I really have very, very few complaints about this game.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead. No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Yeah, kinda.
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Somebody that doesn't belong here. Alright, now... I was playing as an Argonian, but you can't change that later on. So, let's see. In addition to their quick and perspective grasp, spellcraft, humble, blah blah blah. I really don't feel like playing a mage. Definitely don't want to play as a high elf. I think I'm gonna play as a Khajiit. Yeah, I'm gonna play as a Khajiit, a kitty cat. And let's see, what does a female kitty cat look like? No. Oh, kitty stash. Whoa, look at those ears. Look at those ears. I actually like that. Beef him up a little bit. Gotta have some battle scars. You can't be me if you don't have any battle scars. I think we'll go with that one. Just got roughed up a little bit. Oh yeah, I gotta change the color on this though. That'll work. Nah, I think we'll go without the war paint. Oh wait. Gotta check out the eye colors. I really like that color. I can't do without that. That looks fucking badass. Here we go. Mr. T. I think the Khajiit's got enough hair. Okay. Chaos, because, you know, that's who we are. It's pretty predictable, huh?
You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Their kind always seems to find trouble. Captain.
You
what should we
racist.
do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
I'm not on the list!
Orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your men are
Hey, you see that sword right there? Why don't you use that and just like chop at her a little bit? You know, they said that the Thalmor's here, but I don't see him.
Call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Yeah, you hear that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites. As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let
Learn, our beloved, as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Not really. He's a badass. I kind of wish he'd didn't die.
You Imperial bastards!
Oh, look at him. Just kind of sitting in the ground a little bit.
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
Why you gotta be racist like that?
Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
You know, I don't really agree with this. Hey, you. I'ma find you, and I'ma kill you.
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
No, it's not. It's on the tower.
Guards, get the townspeople to safety.
Come on, the gods won't give us another chance. This way!
Well, get out of the way, dude. I don't want to get blown up.
Jarl, look. What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go.
Okay. I don't really think this is a good idea. But... Oh. Hi there. So, you seem to be in a good mood.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the...
Yep.
Hammond, get over here. Hammond, you need to get over here. Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
You don't look like you got it very well.
Stay close to the wall. Tullius, over here. Quickly, follow me.
Whoa! Okay, that's interesting. That's... I didn't know that was possible, but okay.
Into the keep, soldier. We're
Let's go, dude, before I get blown up again.
You and me, prisoner. Stay close. Rayla, you traitor. Out of my way.
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I have to bring it to all the Sovereign.
You, come on, into the keep.
With me, prisoner. Let's go.
I'm gonna go with you, because he's a douche. Get an alternate start going. I didn't know that you could actually pick who you follow, so I ended up going with the Imperial guy. But although I don't agree with either of them,
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just
Really?
like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better
I'm
get
not worried
moving.
about it.
Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunyor's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
Grab. Gunya. All right. Get that armor on and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
Give it a few swings, huh?
It's locked. Let's see about that gate.
I gave it a swing. You want me to do it again?
What are you doing?
You told me. I'm doing what you said to do.
Watch it.
Well, you said to give it a few swings. Uh-oh.
The Imperials. Take cover.
Get this gate open.
I'm gonna pickpocket him. Nope, I can't.
Frick and Skyrim. Fucking alive.
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key.
Let's see. Get rid of those. 6 and 23.
Let's see here.
27. Up, you're naked.
Here we are. Found the key. Let's see if it opens that door. That's it. Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
They kept on telling me to do that, so I did it. Run! But yeah, one of the very few complaints that I have about this game so far is that my character doesn't talk at all.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
There's nothing important in here.
Gather some more potions.
For Alfred and you won't be taken alive.
Got a kill cam.
Storeroom. Couldn't find any potions.
Oh, I thought it was Talios. That'd have been badass. Kill off General Talios in the very beginning of the game. Let's see. Now I can come back for most of this crap. But if it's out in the open, I'm gonna take it. Alright, can we go now?
Done? Let's get moving. Troll's blood. It's a torture room. Hear that?
Just kill everyone, right?
Was Jarl Ulfric with
Hey, honey.
No, I've seen him since the dragon showed up.
I'll take a mace.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. See if you can get it open with some picks. We might need that gold once we get out. Thing useful and let's go.
Yes, I know how to do this. Ho ho ho, first pick too. Now, if I remember correctly, there's some good shit inside these cells, in one of these cells at least. Yep, right here. See, like, he's gonna have some stuff, and there's gonna be some stuff there. You always gotta get some stuff. You can't survive in Skyrim without getting some stuff. And he's gonna have some stuff. He's not gonna have anything important. And he's gonna have some stuff. I don't understand why it is that, you know, all these skeletons, they got some cash. Like that skeleton. What is a skeleton gonna do
This way.
with 3 gold? But then the dead guys that are not skeletons yet, they aren't gonna have any gold. You know, what's the deal with that? I don't understand it.
General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to pull back.
Just give the general some time.
You are being broken alive.
Hold still! Fucking archers. Well, I don't want to give you mercy, but it looks like I'm going to if you don't hold still. Who the hell are you? I'm gonna take their bows.
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
Now, one really cool thing about this is this stuff right here. I don't think I have any magic, but let's see. Ooh, I do. Now check this out. That isn't water, that is oil on the water.
Let's see where this goes. No going back that way now.
No,
better push on. The rest of them will have to find another way out.
Where's the bear?
That doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way.
I'm gonna shoot you if you don't stop stopping.
Watch it.
Uh-oh. Dude. Boom.
Hate those damn things. Too many eyes, no?
Yeah, you know, my wife's afraid of spiders too. I'm not really all that worried about them. Couple of arrows in the face and they're done. And then you can do this. Okay, maybe you can't. He's too big for me to carry. I gotta get me some eggs, you guys. I'm gonna make me a spider omelet later. I know there was a lot of loot that I could have gotten, but I didn't.
Hold up! There's a bear just ahead. See her?
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. And watch where you step.
You know, I was
If you're feeling lucky, you can take it
trying
slow. Might take her by surprise.
not to do that.
Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Okay, so basically, you want me to be all kinds of sneaky and put an arrow in this bear, right? Cause you got balls and you want to fight, right? Ooh, kidney shot. Gotta get me some drink.
Watch it. Hey, careful. What are you doing?
Wait a minute. Damn, I can't change the difficulty. Oh well. Well, we're gonna shoot him a little bit.
Hey, careful. What are you doing?
I'm just shooting you. Chill. There we go. We increased our sneak a little bit. I'm happy. Take your skin. Nothing of value over here. You know what? You kind of irritate me, so see if I can get this in your head.
What are you doing?
Nope, got him in the throat. No Nordthum for you, dude. Now there's some blood on the ground. Somebody died in here.
Way out. I knew we'd make it.
Nah, screw it.
Wait. There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerder, the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
You couldn't have done it without me, but it's probably best that we split up, because that makes sense.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's over. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place.
Somehow, I seem to have lost the stones. Or is this the right stone? Oh, yep, it is.
Ahead. See for yourself.
I'm gonna go with a thief stone just because I want to work on my archery for right now. You got anything to say?
Thief, eh? It's never too late to take charge of your own fate, you know.
You're a douche. You don't approve of my choosing of the stone? Did you see this bow in my hand, dude? Now I know that if you choose the
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid.
if you choose
Any
the
Imperials, just
Oh, come on, dude. Let me talk. Okay. If you choose the Warrior Stone, it'll impress him. You just had to take them both out, didn't you? You know, I was waiting for them to come up. No, you just had to do it.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Yeah, we sure are. But, kind of looks like you're coming with me, though. So... You know,
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
you right there?
Now, Mother.
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
No, he'll be dead.
Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon. Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn to pieces by shore. What do you want?
Yeah, that's why whenever I come back, I'm going to kill you.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers. But you seem alright.
Because I walk up to you with a bow in my hand? Don't you think that you should be worried a little bit, little
Father
kid?
is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
You won't be if I put this arrow in your throat. It's fun looking at me like that.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
I'll be right
Is that a
down.
threat?
Papa says I'm not ready for weapons, so I make lots of horseshoes and hobnails.
Ain't every day we get whatever you need. My Ismir, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do this real quick, just
Mama
to
doesn't
boost
think
up my
I'm
skills a little
That's
bit.
just stupid girl talk.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Are you trying to tell me that I'm not very good at this?
You looking for a new blade?
He's a lucky man.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
You know, that is a big ass dagger.
Papa
Good
says
day.
I'm too friendly with strangers.
Iron.
But you seem
This
alright.
looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them.
I really didn't put that much
Want to
time
keep
into it.
helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
My
Until
father
next
is
time.
Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice. Someday, I'm going to forge my own
I did it.
sword.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Papa says I'm not ready for weapons.
Kid,
So
shut up.
lock
Go away.
horseshoes and hobnails. Mama doesn't.
Okay, now, this is where I'm a little bit confused, but let's see. Let's make some leather. Some strips. Aries, leave the computer alone. My cat will leave me alone for 190 hours.
You looking for a new blade? Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
It's this button. Oh, that's for improving.
I could forge you a war hammer that would crush a giant's head like a walnut.
You know, I feel really smart right now. Just saying. Mm-hmm. You agree with me, huh? You agree with me?
Whatever you need. I use
Are you sure that you agree with me, huh?
I can
Are
forge
you?
it.
Here, why don't I put an arrow in that pretty little mouth of yours?
Sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere.
Oh, so now you're being racist again, talking about how I'm sneaky because I'm a Khajiit, huh? You are an ass, sir. But I like you.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Is it not good enough for you?
All right then. You looking for a new blade? You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day.
One
Why
day.
don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm looking to sell you this. Now, you know what? I'm gonna keep the other dagger. Because this one does 6 damage. So you can have this. And you can have this. Let's see, that does 12 armor. And that's 19 armor. So you can have this. And you can have this. Ah, still arrows. That's what we need. Now let's see. What of our weapons can we get rid of? I think I'm gonna keep the iron battle axe and the iron mace. You can have the war axe though. And yeah, you can have these longbows. Oh crap, didn't want to get rid of the mace. Oh well. And I will take the hunting bow. Aye. He says aye. Maybe.
Lucan over in the Riverwood Traders says thieves broke into his store. Strange. He says they hardly took anything. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
This is interesting.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Wait, so where do you belong? This, alternate start thing's throwing me for a loop. Now, what I'm gonna do, a little bit differently than what I did before I just kind of, screwed around, did a little bit in each city. I ended up with like 25 main story quests and somewhere around 1,000 side quests. It was pretty bad. Oh, okay, so you're the woodcutter lady. That's something I'm gonna have to remember, is I'm no longer able to breathe in the water. It's really hard to fight whenever I have a cat pushing on my computer. Thank you, Ares. Oh, and in case you guys are wondering, I am playing the PC version through Steam, but I am, what is the word that I be looking for? Oh. Well there. No, don't run away. I just want to shoot you. Screw it. Oh, but I am using my Xbox One controller in order to play. I know there's a lot of PC faithful players. Whoa! I need to switch over my arrows while I'm thinking about it. Okay. That's interesting. I bought a ton of still arrows. You guys saw that. So, anybody that's watching now or might be watching later, if you don't mind leaving a comment or just leaving it in the chat that, what the hell happened to my still arrows? That would be awesome. You know, I'm really thinking about shooting you in the back. I am.
Citizen, imperial business.
Did you just draw your sword at me? Huh? Huh? Did you just draw your sword at me?
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone. This is none of your concern, citizen.
Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Hit me, bitch. Hit me. Come on.
Step
Hit me.
aside, citizen.
Interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
You leave me no choice, citizen.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Okay. Now I'm pissed. In the future, I strongly advise that you do not threaten me. Now I got my still arrows. Ooh, and an imperial bow. You know what? I'm taking everything. Because I'm a little bit low on cash. You know, to tell you the truth, I have wanted to kill off those guys for 190 hours now. So to finally be able to do it, because they finally got the balls to take a swing at me, it felt great. Ooh, I hear the sound of a Nern root. An invisible Nern root. Nern roots are one of the more rare items in the game. You want some, punk?
Say
Huh?
Helgen
You want
got
some?
hit again. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Dude, don't break the lore. You're not supposed to know about that yet. I honestly have forgotten how to get to Whitehold without fast traveling. But it's okay, because we can go ahead and discover a few locations while we're at it. Now, one thing that I am going to do for you guys, just because I am pretty crazy, is here pretty soon I'm going to take on a giant at a pretty low level, just for giggles. See this right here? This is an urn root. They're one of the more rare items in the game because in most cases they do not grow back. But there are some locations where they do in fact grow back. But they're not very common. The only one that I know of for sure
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Until next time.
I will probably want to join them later.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth
But
anything in a fight.
what I'm gonna do, now that we're on that note, is I'm going to be doing just the main story. And then after I do just the main story, I will move on to another storyline of the general choosingness of my viewers. Now, along with the main story, personally, I don't agree with the Stormcloaks or the Imperials. If you know anything about the Skyrim lore, then you know that Ulfric is not as much of a badass and as honorable as he seems. But the Imperials, you know, they're supposed to be badasses too. And yet,
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
how about you let me in?
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me, bitch. But, I was saying something. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh. I don't really agree with either side at all. So, in the game that I was playing,
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
you know, I get this odd feeling that I've lost some things.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
But anyways, the Imperials, I mean, they allowed the Thalmor Empire to just pretty much take over. They allowed the Thalmor Empire to take their god from them. This guy right here, this guy, yeah, him,
What is it, Khajiit?
he's not allowed to be worshipped anymore. Ares, quit. Because the elves are all like, ooh, rah, 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 no man should be allowed to become a god, rah, and and all this other crap. So let's go talk to this guy.
What will you have me do? There's no telling nothing.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I just think we need more information.
Why you gotta draw your sword on me like that?
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me.
You know, you're really making me want to start to shoot you.
To hear what he has to say.
Make a move toward Balgrup, and you're dead. I've got
What's
my
this
eyes.
about Riverwood being in danger?
There was a dragon.
Owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon?
Yeah, it was there.
Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
I'm gonna see what this does.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Let's see. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw, it was heading this way. The Imperials were about to be executed, and okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one.
Irelet was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to
Ares,
jump off
quit.
his side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you stand.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service.
Actually, I was kind of
once
told
again-
to.
Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
You know, I don't know why I always do that, but whenever I'm recording, every time I need to cough, I turn my head. But I have a mic that's like an inch from my mouth, so it really makes no sense. You know, I could steal your stuff right now.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
That sounds like fun.
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors. impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what exactly is it that you're wanting me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Of course.
An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well,
How do you know it's there?
must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
That doesn't sound very trustworthy.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Cool.
Off to
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
So I'll have an entire city in my debt. That's pretty cool. This is a little trick that I've learned to work on sneaking. It doesn't build very quickly, but if you sneak everywhere, it will build eventually. And if you notice the enemy before the enemy notices you, you do get a bonus.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Okay, now I need to go sell some stuff. Great.
Looking to do some hunting? Avoid Brittlesham Pass.
And before we sell some stuff, I need to make sure that I have the right things equipped. 12 for the Imperial bow. Hunting bow. Or 9 for the hunting bow, okay. And
You get to the Cloud District very often.
see, Imperial armor does 27 and it's heavy. Steel armor does 34 and it's heavy.
What am I saying?
Okay.
Of course you don't.
That guy wants me to shoot him.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I might.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Take a look.
Everything. Are you for sale? Alright, so we're gonna sell the hunting bow, 2 of the Imperial bows, 2 of the swords, excuse me, 2 daggers, all 3 of those clothes, the Imperial armor, 2 of the light boots, 2 of the light bracers, 2 of the helmets, let's see, studded armor, 25, 25. Gonna keep that. Now, I know that a lot of this stuff is pretty necessary, but to be honest, be able to get quite a bit more later.
Do come back.
Oh, shoot, we weren't done.
Foolish. Got something for just about everybody in here. Give
Do
a
you
holler
now?
if you have any questions. I'd even buy trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's see, what do you got for weapons? No, I'm not gonna buy any arrows just yet. See, now in my other
I'll give you the
profile,
best deals or die.
he was one of the guys that got killed. Which really sucked because at the time, my
Send you back to River.
Yes, House Court. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep everyone safe.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Let's move out. Time's a wasting.
What was that again? Huh? What was that? What was that? You want me to shoot you? You want me to shoot you? I didn't think so. The Drunken Huntsman.
Hello, my Khajiit friend. Take a look.
Let's see, what have you got? One thing that I have learned is you can never have enough lockpicks. Okay. Now normally this is when I would fast travel, but I'm not going to, because there is still a lot of stuff on the map to be discovered. We are going to take a little shortcut here.
Tools, wares, and weapons. All for sale at
Helgen,
prices.
destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
I wonder if we should offer discounts to the soldiers.
The soldiers? From which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Both. One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now? So that
Goods
the
and wares
victor
of
will
all
look upon us
kinds, and
kindly.
all can be yours. You have the foresight of a Khajiit in a sandstorm. If we offer a discount to both sides, the winners will persecute us for helping the losers.
I had not thought of it that way.
Come and see what goods I offer.
This is another mistake I made. I kept on killing them because they were selling drugs.
Take a look.
See? Drugs! Drugs! You know what? No, not gonna run out of money.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Which way is which way? Well, that's not a very helpful sign. Let's see. Screw it, we're gonna fast travel. There's nothing to discover between here and there. Ah! I'm making him spin. You just gotta love these loading screens. You also just gotta love them allergies.
Milla Valerius away from me. She's already mine. I can
And
tell.
then tie them to stump. Instant frostbite spider. Rodnar, nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frostbite spider.
Okay, now I believe that we just crossed the bridge here. There's my first victim. Well, no, not my first victim, but yeah. Something like that. Did that feel good? Huh? Did that feel good? Damn. I didn't even penetrate. I just kind of poked him. Anyways, we're gonna walk up here. We're gonna go, kill some draugrs. And then, we're gonna get this rock. It's got some stuff on it, but really, it's just a rock. Nothing special. Just a damn rock. Actually, yeah, it is. It is kind of special. It's got a inscription on the front of it that shows the sites of stuff, and on the back of it, it's got a little Easter egg. And then we gotta go give it to this mage guy, and he's gonna do some stuff with it. Cause you gotta do some stuff with stuff. If you don't do some stuff with stuff, then there's just no point. At least I think that we're going the right way. It's very possible that we're not. Gotta love having a shitty computer. Pretty much no rendered in distance. Something is detecting me, but I don't know what it is. Ah, it's you. Crap. So used to being able to zoom in. Kidney shot. Okay, so this is not where we're going. Alright, where are you at? Oh, I see you. Damn. I'm good at this even without the perk that allows me to zoom in. So I'm gonna take all your stuff. And then I'm gonna take all your stuff. And you, sir, have been pantsed. Take some money. Alright, now there's gonna be another one up here. Pretty sure. There usually is. But every now and then there's not. It's actually kind of annoying. What was that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Now, food is, you know, for the amount of money that you can get for selling it against the carry weight, it is by far the best item to stock up on, but at the same time, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go billy goating. No, we're not. Here, maybe? Nope. Okay. So, this is not the path that we are looking for. Ah, yes it is. Bleak Falls Barrow. Something.
This what you want?
Yeah, I think it is. Why don't you come on down here? Ooh. We have an archer. We have 2 archers. Oh, and kill cam with nothing. Thank you, Skyrim. Thank you so much for that. Bandits are a great source for money in the early game. They will always have plenty of armor. They're not difficult to kill. And they generally just have a bunch of stuff that you don't really need. Now the Forsworn, on the other hand, Forsworn can be a real pain. Alright, and we're gonna save right here. I was hoping that we were gonna save so that I would have enough time to take a drink without interrupting the game, but apparently not! Okay. Let me remember here real quick. We got some problems in here. now we're going to be coming in here nice and slow. Because I don't remember exactly what it is that we're here, that's in here waiting for us to kill it. Ah, that's what it is. Dude's like, what the hell was that? Alright, now we're hidden again. And you want to be hidden. So you do more damage. I can't tell. So this is why I would really like to have that zoom in perk already. Yep, that was him. Okay. Now the Golden Claw mission, I actually forgot to activate that. See, now we're already over encumbered. That's okay. So we're going to get everything we need from in here. And then anything that we don't want to keep and isn't really worth anything, we're going to go ahead and sell. But first, we got to rip some tails off of these giant rats. I don't know. Anybody that might know, in the comments or in the chat, it would be really great if you could let me know. Are skeevers a real thing? Or were they ever a real thing? Yeah, I don't know why we're sneaking because, you know, we've already killed everything in the room, so. Knocked his ass out into the fire. That's another thing I'm just not used to. Lockpicking is a lot more difficult when... Okay, now weapons. We don't need the hunting bow, but it's worth quite a bit. So let's see. Battle axe. We don't need that right now. We don't need 4 iron daggers. We really don't need. There we go. I'm gonna keep the warhammer. We don't need 3 longbows. There. So drop all our problems on the ground like they don't mean anything. Okay, now we got some spider webs coming. You can take down the spider webs with a sword, or really any kind of a melee weapon. But not really worried about it right now. Need to go back into sneaking mode, though. Now these urns, later on, will be your best friend. Almost every one, almost every time, will be full of precious, rare gems. But you have to start the Thieves Guild quest, and you have to get the Stones of Bazaar, whatever they're called. Hell, I don't know. Still not quite used to the controls yet. Normally, whenever there's a pathway like this that leads to nowhere, it usually leads to a chest. Apparently not this time. Apparently Skyrim wants to screw with me. But now you know, so that if you've never played Skyrim before, and you decide to play it because you've been watching me play it, then you know that that pathway will lead to nowhere. It's getting kind of creepy, you guys. Hope you can handle the creepiness. Now, there is some pretty frightening stuff in this game. I solved a murder. There is a woman that she's just all like, I'm just a little old lady. And then you walk in her house and you break into her basement that she shouldn't have. And you find this letter. And it's kind of creepy. And then you find all this stuff that implies that she's a necromancer, which if you don't know what that is, it's somebody that brings people back from the dead. Well, how you doing? Looks like you got some armor on. Ho 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 ho! We definitely got the knockback on that one. Okay, now basically this is a puzzle, and this is probably one of the hardest puzzles in the game, because that's been knocked down. But you look up there, and you see it says snake, and then blank, and then fish. And right here, this is a snake. So you need to make those match this in the same order. But before we do that, we're going to go up here. And we're going to get this healing potion. And see, the puzzles come with a punishment type thing. See, if you flip that lever and you don't have the puzzle going, see those little holes? Let's see if I can get my cursor to match up with them. Right there? Those are going to shoot poisoned arrows at you. Which, later on in the game, you know, you got some really good armor on, and you got you just got it going. You know, it's not going to be that much of a problem. But if you screw up and you flip this switch right here and you don't have the puzzle right, and it's your, you know, you're jumping into this quest, you know, immediately, you're pretty much going to die. Always make sure you check around corners before you go into a room, especially if you're in one of these places. Ooh, the thief. We'll take that. That's worth some gold. Empty. Empty. Now these things are really cool right here. They absorb the souls of your enemies. And then you can use them to enchant stuff. What does this lever do? I never noticed this lever before. Let's find out. No. Don't need that. Uh-oh, we got some more spider webs coming. Speaking of spiders... these little bastards... Okay. Oh, but speaking of spiders, the next time we see a human enemy, I will show you something cool with them. But before we move on, I just want to check something. Yep, we got a disease. What is our power? Is that a... yeah, that's passive power. Okay. Scroll of Fireball, weak paralysis poison. Anyways, the next time we come up across...
Is that you, Holliday? Bjorn? Soling?
a human enemy, I will show you a really cool trick that we can do, and I will be using the poison that we got off some of these spiders. But first, a little bit of a warning ahead of time. If you are scared of spiders, now would be the time to look away.
Get it away from
Oh, I'm gonna let it get you.
Keep it away from me. Don't leave me for Arcade's sake.
You know, I distinctly remember there being more.
Don't leave me for Arcade's sake. Help me! Help! Get me down! Get me down!
Anyways, you guys, while it's quiet,
Get me out of here! Help me out of here!
if
Get me down!
you,
Get me out of here!
if you're watching on the live stream now and anytime in the future as well,
Get me down!
um,
Help me! Help!
I am playing on my computer. It is a single computer, and with a
Don't leave me for Arcade's sake!
if you don't let me speak.
Help me! Help!
Anyways, it is a single computer,
Don't leave me for
and
Arcade's sake!
so because of that, I cannot see the chat because I only have one monitor and one computer, and I'm playing on it.
Down! Get me down!
Check out the floating skeleton here. And
Don't leave me for Arcade's sake!
dude, I swear to God,
Help me! Help! Don't leave me for Arcade's sake! Get me down! Get
anyways, so if you have anything to say in the chat, then just know that I'm not going to be able to read what you say while I'm playing the game. So for all of you who are all like, "Oh, say my name," no, can't see it. Don't know that you're saying it. I will read the chat, however, after I come off of live stream, and I will treat it like I do the comments. And in the next video, I will make mention of any notable comments.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
No.
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
And if I don't?
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
Oh wait, I can
Get me out of
pickpocket you.
here. Get me down. Help me
No, I
out of
can't.
here.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Why don't you get back here? It's okay. He's gonna die here in a minute anyways. Oh, never mind me, just stealing from the dead. But basically what I mean by notable comments are, if I ask, you guys a question, and you answer it in the chat or in the comments if you watch this, not live. Or if you ask me a question, or if you have some advice, or hey, you missed that, or something like that, then those will be definitely answered. But it's not limited to just that though. But all this say my name crap that you always see in live streams, I personally don't even see the point. Okay, now if I remember correctly, you're gonna pop out and surprise me. Yep. Now, I'm not going to be nothing but an archer. Uh-oh. You know, I was doing something. I'm not going to be just an archer, but the archery I find to be a very fun skill to build up, and it also allows me to build my sneak up quite a bit. Which are two skills that I've always had quite a bit of trouble building up. See, you know, if you would have let me kill you, you wouldn't have been killed by the Walking Dead. Now, later on, I will start doing... Oh, and watch out for this thing right here, you guys. Because it's going to hurt. I just wanted to make sure you knew. But later on in the future, all these books and journals that you collect over time, including the world famous Argonian housemaid, I think it's called. Ah, I see you. Nutshots. Absolutely deadly. But I will dedicate live streams to reading the books, which is the reason why I'm not collecting them now, because I don't have a house to store them in yet. You know, I really don't like being interrupted. But I don't have a house to store them in yet, so that's why I'm avoiding collecting them as I can. But there are some books that you just can't avoid collecting, as far as I know, because they won't be there. Oops, I didn't want that dagger. Oh well. Got it now. But anyways, I will be dedicating streams to reading them in the future. They won't be part of the main playlist, but I will dedicate streams to them just so that you guys can have them read to you, because if you're anything like me, you cannot stand when somebody is all like, oh, I'm gonna flip through the pages and not read it and not know what's going on, and I'm gonna let you, pause the recording and read it if you want. That irritates the shit out of me, because one, I'm lazy, I'll admit it, and two, this lock is gonna irritate the hell out of me, but two, they don't always flip through the pages slow enough for you to pause it right on the mark, which is also extremely irritating. See, ooh, an amethyst. I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it through the whole thing without getting hurt. I never do. I know that later on, whenever you get it, you can use the whirlwind sprint to kind of fly through it almost. But I don't have it, and I never really use it anyways. Always make sure there's not things that you don't want to step on. Nut shot! Those deadly nut shots. Basically, if you see a Draugr in one of the burial sites and he's just kind of, got armor on and stuff, he is going to come to life as soon as you pass by him. And he is going to slam on you from behind. And it's always good to take those things out. Haha! Duplication. Not going to complain about that. But I'm not even going to lie. Before I learned how to tell, whether they're actually dead or not. Like this guy, he's not dead yet. But before I learned how to tell, these tombs were really difficult. Because, you got some Draugr that, they're just out in the open. They're waiting for you to walk by. And then you got some Draugr that are just like, oh, never mind me. I'm just standing here being dead. And they love to be in these little cubby holes right here, where you're going to pass right by them and never even notice them. And you walk through a room and you're like, I just cleared this room, I'm all good. And then you walk through it and then, you hear the Draugr sound behind you and you're like, what the fuck? And it's because there is, in fact, a Draugr behind you. That can't be all of them. For some reason, I can't change the difficulty, and it's set really easy, which is kind of getting on my nerves. Because I wanted to play this on probably not legendary, but on a harder difficulty nonetheless. I played it on easy, and it got to the point where it was almost boring because it was too easy. It's actually why I switched over to archery in the first place. It was because archery is a lot more difficult whenever you don't get the chance to get the drop on the enemy. Archery can be a real pain. Those glowing mushrooms make for some really good potions. Speaking of good stuff, let's go ahead and grab this real quick. So, how long you been dead? Iron vein. Not worried about it right now. Now, if you're like me and you're watching this and you've never played Skyrim before, and you're probably yelling at the TV or computer or your phone or whatever it is that you use to watch YouTube with, because I didn't collect all of the glowing mushrooms, but the truth is I did. So to save you some time and some breath, the glowing mushrooms, when you harvest them, come on! When you harvest them, you don't actually harvest every single one off the wall. But yeah, archery makes for very slow gameplay whenever you play like I do, which is with a bow and an arrow at the ready, in sneaking mode, because you never know when you're going to come across an enemy that hasn't exactly noticed you yet. I'm going to go ahead and leave the glowing mushrooms behind for now. They do respawn. See, like this guy right here. He has no idea that I'm here. He does now. Now, I don't think I checked down here in my first playthrough. So we're going to see what's down here. Yeah, I definitely did not check down here. So, how'd you die? I'll take the Skyforge still. Or axe. If nothing else, I can sell it. Oh! So, you're dead. How's that feel? Feel great? Bet it does. You enjoy it? What you do for fun? Yeah? He does being dead for fun. Looks like you haven't been dead very long. Looks like something ate you too, so you should get that taken care of. But yeah, it makes for a sore finger and for slow gameplay because, you know, this is pretty much how you play right here. You know, you always got an arrow ready to shoot. You're always in sneak mode, which makes you move very slow when both of those combine. And, you know, you've always got your finger pulled back on the trigger just waiting to let go. Because sometimes whenever you see them, but they don't see you yet, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to notice you in the next couple of seconds. Always make sure you keep your eyes on the corners. Oh yeah, we got a boss fight coming. I think. Or maybe it's just him. Hi! Ooh. Sounds like you were kind of squishy. We still got the battle music going, so I don't know what's up with that. He liked to use both hands. Because he had a battle axe, in case you were wondering why I just used the most horrible double entendrenated joke in the world. Speaking of which, not everybody that watches stuff on my YouTube is an adult. And if you're not an adult, I do not advise that you watch this. You know, I can't stop you, and I'm not going to try. Because I know that all of us that want to watch things that we shouldn't be watching will find a way somehow. But I still don't agree with it. I don't condone it. I don't think you should. So don't. But there is going to be blood, there is going to be gore, and there is going to be violence. There are going to be some words that no child should listen to anyone say. Probably going to be a few jokes about racism. Not that I am racist. Not that I condone racism in any way. As a matter of fact, I am racist against racist, if that even is a thing. And, you know, but there's going to be jokes about it because race is a very big thing in Skyrim. There's a lot of hate in Skyrim. A lot of hate. A lot of Skyrimese people be hating. Now what we're doing right now is we're waiting on our health to regen because, you know, this is going to be a pretty big fight. At least I believe. I don't know. I don't even know what difficulty we're playing on. This is really beginning to get on my nerves. Okay. Now we're going to take that down. And that will hopefully get some attention. You didn't like that, did you? No, you didn't. Now, generally, whenever a dungeon gives you things like resist something, it usually means that you're going to want to resist that something. I love these little things right here. Yeah, they don't always meet your needs, but when they do, it's pretty funny. Like that guy, he just kicked it and then it exploded. It was just like, surprise! Ooh, garnet. Oh, thank you. And another. In case you're wondering, those are the arrows that I shot, but I was reclaiming them. Now, like that one up there, I'm not going to be able to get that one back. But it's okay, because very soon you will learn that still arrows are a dime a dozen. Not literally, but literally. Because, you know, that makes sense. Why is there no loot in this dungeon? Take my arrow back. Now, occasionally those things are hooked up to tripwires or pressure plates, so you definitely don't want to just leave them hanging there. Door kind of rendered in a little bit weird. Okay. Now you see this right here. This is a puzzle. This is an interesting little puzzle. In order to unlock this puzzle, you have to use this claw that I picked up off of that one guy. And then... which one is it? Ah, there we go. And then it's bear, moth, owl, right? Right. Okay. So Bear. Moth. Owl. My telekinetic hand. And bow at the ready. Going into sneaky mode. We're gonna need it. We're definitely gonna need sneaky mode here real soon. Okay, yeah, that one's empty. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, this room is where the boss is. Yep, this is the room with the boss. Bats are trying to scare me. Okay. This is starting to bother me. This is really starting to bother me. Behind me is the word wall. It is a wall of great words. There you are. You, sir, are not nice. So look at this. The dragon stone. That is an Easter egg right there. That is an Easter egg. That is in dragon language. You cannot read it! But, if I could remember what the, what video, video it was that I saw, I would be able to tell you. What video it is that you can go to in order to Orcish Mace. Nice. To find out what it says, but I do not remember. I do know that you can find out if you just go looking up Skyrim Easter eggs, but you know that will lead you to looking through probably hundreds upon hundreds of videos. And nobody wants to do that, so unless you're really bored. So if I can find the video again, then I will put a link to it in the description of one of my future videos. and I will make reference to the fact that it will be in the description of one of my future videos, if I do so. Secret door. Whenever I build my dream home, I'm gonna have so many secret doors and passageways and stuff like that. Then again, it's gonna be 3 stories, and the main story is actually gonna be underground, so... I just took a human skull. Talk about stealing from the dead, huh? Bow at the ready! Where's the arrow? Okay, that's an interesting glitch. I'm shooting invisible arrows. So, that was really hard. Not really. It actually wasn't. It was probably more considerable as too easy. Now Ares is screwing with a cord. How nice of you, boy. He's screwing with a power cord in my computer. Which causes the screen in my computer to go dark. And eventually it will cause my computer to just turn itself off. It's one thing that I find to be a minor adjutant is you will come across many, many, many remains of mammoths, and yet for some reason you cannot pick up their tusks. But mammoth tusks sell for quite a bit of money. Oh, I could breathe. Run away, bitch. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Hi. You didn't like that, did you? Now, this is one of those instances where the game expects me to fast travel. I'm not going to do it, however. Can't breathe underwater because I'm not an Argonian. However, that is something that you should probably know, is that Argonians can breathe underwater. Which in my opinion makes them even more accomplished as thieves than the Khajiit. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's not the stone I'm looking for. Funny little Easter egg, though. The Lady Stone in the middle of the lake. If you can tell me what you think that Easter egg means in the comments or the chat, I will name you in the next video, even if it's like 200 of you, which it likely will be. And yeah. Hoo-hoo. Oh, iron. Now, it is very, very, very advisable that anytime that you need to go to a new location, or anytime that you are just starting out in the game, that you walk everywhere. The reason being is because you never know what you're going to discover, and all you gotta do is walk into something. Like, I just walked, reasonably close to that mill, and I discovered that mill. And there really is no such thing as an area in Skyrim that is completely useless. If nothing else, it makes for a good fast travel location. When you cannot find... Uh-oh. That's a dragon burial site. Oh yeah, I forgot we were gonna do something, so let's save real quick. There we are. Let me show you guys my favorite weapon. I don't know what's going on with my frames there, but kind of annoying. Now this is my favorite weapon right here. Ah, and it didn't equip. What the hell? Smack, smack, smack! You, sir, are dead. Okay, now, back to what we were doing. Let's see. Ooh, we are running low on still arrows. Ah, there it is. We are going to go piss off a giant. See off here in the distance we got a mammoth, and on our little mini map thingy on the top we have a mammoth skull. That means that there is a giant camp straight off in this direction. Now this is just for you guys' viewing pleasure. I'm probably going to die. Very quickly, in fact. But you haven't played Skyrim until you've taken on a giant at an extremely low level. They're one of the very few level-capped enemies that will show up at any time throughout the game. And they are level capped at, I think, level 39. So, unless you save very often, and unless you just really feel like dying, taking on a giant at, I think I'm level 4, not a good idea. I'm pretty sure at level 4 with 2 levels devoted to health, I have just enough health that he can take me out with one good swing. So the chances of us surviving this, pretty slim. But for viewing pleasure, this is definitely going to be worth it. And this is also the perfect time to equip some poison. You know what? I have never used this before. Frenzy potion. Now, if I'm not mistaken, whatever I hit... Where are you at? Whatever I hit with this is going to go into a frenzy. Oh, no. The mammoth is too powerful for weak frenzy potions, so I'm screwed. Alright, now we need to equip the Warhammer and poison it. And then let's go ahead and level up. Maybe we might survive this. Of course not. Oh, we're so fucked. And we're flying! So basically, the lesson to be learned is to never take on a giant at level 4 or at level 5. You will die. You will die quickly. God, you know, you guys, I cannot wait until the day comes whenever I can afford to buy a computer with that's good enough that I can. Are you gonna rob me?
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler, if it entices. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Oh yeah? Well, how about you give it to me for free?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, it's not. Sorry, dude, but you didn't want to give it to me for free, and I wanted to level up my speech. But you didn't want to do it. In the face. Oh, no. One of them deadly nut shots. I don't like this sitting here. Okay, now, does anybody else feel like dying today? Okay, anyways, you guys, basically though, I can't speak without being interrupted, can I? Are you mad because I beat up your friends? You must be. Okay, anyways, you guys, if you're at a low level, you do not want to take on a giant. You will learn how to fly. It will not be an enjoyable experience. And yeah. Now, when you're like level 20 or so, then you can start thinking about it. Do you feel like dying?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me. In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Why, thank you. Now that is a side quest that I will be doing during the main story here pretty soon, because I'm going to be enchanting a lot of stuff. Now, who in here feels like dying? Now his job is to warn me to stay back. But it's not today. And those things up there are just dummies. They are literally there just to appear to be other guys standing watch. Kind of like a scarecrow for enemies. Gotta love that shitty render distance. Anyways, what I was saying earlier though is I cannot wait for the day when I have enough money that I can buy a computer that instead of complaining about frames per second and render distance, I'll be complaining about, oh, got him in the knee. It's not going to be an adventure anymore because he took an arrow in the knee. Would you stop moving for just a second, please? I sure hope I don't take an arrow in the knee. That's bullshit. Oh, he got me in the throat. Oh, I killed him by shooting him. Look at all this free ammunition they were giving me. Any more? Oh, I was saying something. I don't remember what I was saying, but I was saying something. Oh, I can't wait till the day comes whenever I'm, instead of complaining about, you know, shitty render distance and things like that, I can be complaining about, you know, things like, oh, I can't see through this thick, lush grass in Skyrim. Yeah, I'm gonna have to store that. Now, usually, one would come through here and be like, ooh, I'm gonna clear out this whole area. Not me. I can come back later. The important thing is that I got a little experience. I can get that level up. Got a little bit of the loot. Some more arrows. And I'm good. I'm ready to continue heading home. I guess I can't search him. Someone should have been at that guard tower. That would have been the wise decision. But yeah, I'd love to be able to complain about that instead of the crappy render distance and shit, but, you know, it happens. Now this is new to me. Would say new in general, but it obviously doesn't look like it's very new. You there! Who are you?
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Yeah. See, like, yeah, I got quite a bit of lag, especially whenever I'm, like, outside in the wilderness or I'm in a dungeon, especially in dungeons. If there's fire or water anywhere nearby, then I've got some serious lag going on, which is great whenever I'm fighting mages. Oh, let me tell you, it is wonderful when I'm fighting mages. You just can't live without that lag, you know? But you know, we're gonna fast travel. What is this? Winterhold. Why is the map showing all the way up at Winterhold? Yeah, let's go to Riverwood. I'm gonna go return the claw. Later on, we're gonna steal it back, which is kind of funny, because he's gonna send us on this mission to go find the person who stole the claw and teach him what happens whenever you steal from him. We kind of did that a little out of order because we already got the claw. But since we've got the claw, we're gonna return it because we cannot take it out of our inventory until we return it. So there are going to be some side quests that we'll end up doing just to get items out of our freaking inventory. But for the most part, we're going to just be doing the main storyline. And then later on, we'll do other storylines like the Thieves Guild storyline. Of course, we're going to start that one in the main story just to get the Stones of Barzia quest going and get all those so that we can get some money up in this place. And also the armor for the Thieves Guild. It wouldn't hurt to have. I should have taken the other start. Now, if you follow the Imperial guy, then none of this stuff is stealing.
Oh yeah? What would you rather do?
But only his stuff.
How about we play tag? You're it.
Oh my god, those kids and their tag.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing: an ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It
See,
means
now
so
later on
much
we're
to
gonna
us
steal
to have
that.
the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
It's
welcome,
a
honey.
fine day with you around.
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to
Don't
the
take
way
this
it
the wrong
used to
way,
be.
but you look a little sickly.
Oh yeah, you're right. I do look a little sickly. Do I have any potions of cure disease? Of course not.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
You are a complete fool. No! Go away! Go! No! Go! Okay. Now, the only reason why I'm keeping some of these, I'm keeping the sleeping tree set because that's really hard to find. But I am selling a lot of that stuff just because of the fact that I don't really need it. And I don't really want to keep it. I mean, it is just taking up space in my inventory. And my inventory is not unlimited. Okay, so let's see. We need some lock picks. Have you got any lock picks for me? You got any lock picks? Any lock picks? Any lock picks? Yep, you got one lock pick. Well, no, that's scrolls. Potions. You know what? I'm gonna do it just to work on my speech a little bit. No, we're not gonna buy that for as much as you want it for. Okay.
All right then.
Your thing, young man. You're not from around here. That makes two of us.
Really?
I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother, Lucan. It got bad back in Cyrodiil. The war with the Thalmor ruined everything.
It's because the Thalmor suck.
Whatever you need. You looking for a new blade? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Ah, a little bit of both. Yeah. Nah. Nah.
Until next time.
Until next time. And there's also a few other small side quests that we'll do from time to time. Like, for instance, you can get an elvish guy. I can't remember if he's a dark elf, a wood elf, or a high elf, but he's an elf. Or you can get this Nordic dude to be your follower, and you just have to do a small side quest for it. I still got an arrow sticking out of my face. Oh, in the ass! Let's take a look at that arrow. Oh, it's gone. I know there's a way to have like the camera look at your actual character, but I don't know how to do it. Now that venison will be quite useful later. If we can ever get out of this water. I don't know what the deal is with the rabbits, but the game actually counts how many rabbits you kill. But yeah, I personally, I don't recommend fast traveling in the early game. I mean, you can if you want to, but I personally don't recommend it because you'll always get the opportunity to find more things to kill. And the more things you kill, the more your skills go up. And the more your skills go up, the higher your level gets. And the higher your level gets, the more really awesome stuff you can get. Found more bastards. Okay, I don't care. I'm not using the spells. You know what? You're starting to piss me off. Did I give you permission to... No, I didn't. I did not give you permission to heal yourself. Now stay down. Never mind me, just stealing some shit. Now, normally I would not have done that. Normally I would have been like, you know... I don't really care for the Thalmor, but, you know, I don't want a bounty. But to be honest with you, for this particular playthrough, this is going to be more about trying to be as, what's the word I'm looking for, entertaining as possible. And I would find it more entertaining for, you know, every time you're on the road and you just happen to see some Thalmor just walking through, especially whenever you're talking about, you know, how you shouldn't fast travel, because, you know, fast traveling will give you... Okay, I surrender.
Stop right there.
I didn't do it. Can I pay the bounty? Yeah.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go.
I haven't
Well,
stolen
security
anything.
fine, of course.
It's alright. I boosted my archery up a little bit. That happened because I attacked the Thalmor, which is really kind of sad because the Thalmor are the bane of the existence of everyone. Let's see, what did they take? I don't think they took anything. They didn't take anything. Hi.
Greymane or Battleborn?
What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
I don't know what you're asking. Actually, I do! The Greymane and the Battleborn are two different, sides that you can choose. I'm gonna let you guys choose for me.
Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal.
Where are you going?
So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. More bad blood between the houses. Fralya is convinced our family is somehow at fault for the loss of their son. There's no reasoning with these people anymore. Long live the Empire.
So basically, you guys, I'm gonna let you choose Greymane or Battleborn. I'm gonna let you guys choose, the side in the Civil War, or you guys can do like I did in my last playthrough. I don't know if it's even possible, but I believe that you can play the whole thing out with neutrality as far as Civil War goes. Now check this out. I have a disease, and I activate that little thing, and all diseases are cured. This poor little girl.
Mister, could you spare a coin? Just
Yes, I
one
could.
roll? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. Until next time.
No, I'm not gonna ask her why she's begging, because then I'm just gonna end up feeling like crap.
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Wraith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Punk? Get back here. Come here, you little punk. Don't make me shoot you in the back of the head.
Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
Whee! Okay, now I'm gonna go sell some shit. And
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
really? Let's see. I'll give you some deer hide. Wait, do I have any food? No, I'm not gonna sell the venison. I'm gonna keep the venison. Gonna keep that stuff. Let's see. Holy crap, I'm broke.
Do come back.
At the general goods store.
He'll even sell me his wife for the right price.
Cause trouble in Whiterun.
Speaking of wives, this chick right here, you can marry her.
With the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Holda. Farewell.
Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Pretty much anybody that you do a quest for, you can end up marrying.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
What is Talos?
The so-called emperor
Why
a
is it
coward.
outlawed?
That's right. I said coward. Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordant.
The
Well,
White Gold
I
Concordant.
call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here. And in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
Really? So can you Thum?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. May Talos guide you.
So basically, that's the reason why I don't particularly care for the Imperials. You know,
I spend a lot of time at the market stall.
a lot of people think that the Imperials or that Telos was an Imperial himself, and a lot of people think that he was a Nord, and a lot of people think that he's the crap, I can't think of their name, but they're a combination of Nord and Elf. Starts with a B. But basically, no matter what, he was a god, and the Imperials are all about religious persecution.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
And it's wrong,
The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now about most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yeah.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
you have a visitor.
Show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
So,
You'll have
what's
to
my
see
reward?
The Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Look at her hauling ass.
Let's go.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't
Hey,
think
Not
hey,
now.
give me some money.
Not now.
Give me some money.
seriously as
Not now.
Give me some money.
takes his.
Not now.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the
If
western
my Krenin
watchtower?
gets in your way, just say the word.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
No, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, we'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
Yeah.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Why haven't you fought it yet?
Don't fail me.
You heard him.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived
Me?
Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But
Dude,
I
this
haven't
sucks.
forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Okay, now we're gonna disenchant some stuff. Frost, fortify. Okay, so we don't currently have any enchantments worthy of using. But that's fine. What in the hell? Apparently I'm wearing something that fortifies my... Oh, no, it was that... Okay.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, buddy. Okay, so now we have to go fight a dragon. I don't believe that we can fast travel though, which kind of sucks. And I do know that we can't wait until daytime, but that's okay because we're playing a Khajiit, which means we can see in the dark.
Good luck. I hope you get there in time.
You do. You know, you kind of remind me of that guy that arrested me earlier.
A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. But I do. It has made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Houseguard, how can we fight a dragon?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before or expected to.
Guards in Dragon Street say you aided the yard.
But we are honor bound
Whiterun,
to
I
fight
thank
it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Houseguard.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Let's move out.
They really don't sound all that excited.
Settling in. There's a house for sale. Breeze home. We should talk to the steward after we...
Alright. It's time to go kill a dragon. That is the most badass symbol I've ever seen, by the way, you guys. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about getting it tattooed on my back. Not really a big fan of tattoos. I'm not one of those kinds of people that you're going to see wearing hundreds upon hundreds of tattoos. But I do happen to really like that symbol. And I think it would make for a really badass tattoo. The hell, did we outrun her?
Let's go. We need to get to the western watchtower. Too late.
Sorry to tell you, but it probably is too late. For this, let's go ahead and equip our Steel arrows. Make up your mind. Which way are you going? I mean, I know how to get there, but that doesn't mean that you're going to allow me to fast travel there, or even, you know, move any faster than you. Why are you on this way? I swear to God, lady, quit.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened.
A dragon attacked?
Skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes. Find cover and make every arrow count.
Well, well. Another maggot to squash beneath my feet.
I like how you talk like you're such a badass, but, you know, in all honesty, you're not. Fucking fire.
Come down here and fight, coward.
Does anyone see him?
Okay, my frames are gonna piss me off here, but basically,
You can't hide from me. Keep firing.
come on. Dragon bone, dragon skill, arrows. Ah, screw it. We'll take it all. Now check this out.
Everybody, get back.
And this is when you find out that you're important. The hell's going on? What is this? What is this magic? And we absorbed a soul. See, y'all were all talking about how badass you were and stuff, and And then you just, you died. You got anything to say? You got anything to say?
This is the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whitefire right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
What about you?
Glad you're on our side.
And you?
You sure took care of that dragon.
Yes, I did.
Dragonborn or not, that's good enough for me. I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What is that?
The very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim. The Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think you might be right.
One way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn.
Okay, now we gotta go over here. And... oh, it's already unlocked.
What are you talking about?
My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time.
Yeah, idiot.
Forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who can kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
Yep.
What do you say here, Leth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on here, Leth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's the dragon, and that's
a
something
shout.
I definitely understand.
Like the Greybeards on their
Now
mountain.
we know we can kill you. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't an orc.
Yeah.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Yep. Alright, now before we go back, we're gonna find some shit to steal. Maybe. Dragonfire's gotta be pretty hot if it's, able to burn stone like that. And leave a lasting fire on stone.
Brother Dragonborn. Whiterun doesn't need to fear with you on our side.
Hate to tell you, dude, but right now I'm not really on anybody's side, so... But anyways, yeah, now we can do this. It's pretty fun. And then next we'll learn Ra, and then we'll learn Da. That's actually what we got from the word wall, by the way, was the word itself. But we can't use the word until we learn, or we absorb a dragon soul. And that would be the Greybeards calling me. Yeah, I just had to do it again. It's fun. Um, uh, okay. Did you do that? Or did you? One of you did this. Was it you? Was it you?
Cuss! Thor! He summons the Thor.
That came from you. And you're a chick.
By Ismail, you did it. You killed the dragon.
Okay. You're either a really ugly chick or a guy with really big boobs. I'm not sure which. That's an Argonian. That's what I was playing before. Look at them. They're just standing there patiently waiting for me to walk by.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Okay.
We will find her eventually. Hey, watch it!
Oh, that was interesting. That seems to happen a lot. I don't know why, but the doors will already be open, and I will have to open them twice in order to go through them, but it only happens with loading doors. Which are pretty much almost every door.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else? So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon. Turns out it might be something called the Dragonborn. I killed the dragon, I deserve a reward. I killed the dragon, and I deserve a reward.
It was a mighty deed. You've earned a place of honor among the heroes of Whiterun. But there must be more to it than that. Did something strange happen when the dragon died?
No, not at all. When it had died, I absorbed some kind of power.
So it's true.
Want to see?
Greybeards really were summoning you.
Who are the Greybeards?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Oh, yeah? And what do they want with me?
Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Admora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rongar, don't be so hard on Avenici. I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him? That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me in my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord. There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn.
Yep, that's why I can do this.
Surely that's not possible.
Not possible? Don't make me thum you. And this is Lydia, one of the
Jarl has
most
appointed me
annoying
to be your
companions.
housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm Thane, what does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Ah, sure, why
Lead the
not?
way.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna go sell some shit. And then I think we'll end it off there. No. But I stole a dragon soul. That count for anything? We gotta wait for a little bit here. We gotta wait for a whole 4 hours. Man, that 4 hours went by fast. Oh, and this right here, That is called a shadow mark. That means that there's stuff here worthy of stealing. Um, you actually get a book whenever you join the Thieves Guild that you can find. It's called Shadow Marks. It's really important.
Find what you're looking for. If not, everything's for sale, my friend. Take a
You know, I
look.
highly doubt that. Forgot we never used that.
Do come back.
Do come back. Okay. So we're ending it off here. And, yeah. So, anyways, you guys, if you want me to pick a side in the Civil War or between the Greymanes and the Battleborns, let me know. We'll be glad to do that. And if there's anything else that you would like for me to do during the main quest, please let me know. Run, Lydia, run! Yeah. And, she can't catch me. Yeah, so please like, subscribe, share, you know, the usual. Do what you do best to support the Chaos Cure Army. And I'm really glad that you guys were able to join me for this. And again, if you were in the chat and I didn't answer you, don't let that discourage you from watching. Just tune in for the next episode, and any notable comments or any notable things in the chat, they will be made reference to in the next episode. So, you guys,
No lollygagging.
that's exactly what I'm doing, as a matter of fact. Which apparently is against the law, in case you didn't know. So,
They say Ulfric Storm
that's about that.
with his voice
And
to the bottom.
thank you guys. Catch you in the next episode. Speaking of which, I will be streaming again, probably the entire night tonight. I will be starting that sometime between 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. And that will be, I don't know what time it is now, so. Oh, that'll be in 13 hours. So, yeah, you guys, please like, subscribe, share, and if you're going to be awake, tune in to watch the next stream. If you're not, then, you know, watch it whenever it's not live. Either way, you guys, later.